Hello everyone, this is Damon with Pixnub.com, and for this video I'm just going to be doing a quick demo of an action that we just released called HyperZoom. Now the purpose of this action is to create this effect for your sports action shots. Now this is pretty customizable. You can get a different look and feel with different colors, or you can use the colors from your background image. And these work with really any sports action shots, and it looks kind of like a cutout. However, it's using the existing background to create the effect, so you don't have to do any tedious cutouts on your images, which is really cool. So I'm just going to demo this real quick. Now these actions come with several different actions to run. They all do the same thing, except for they're fine-tuned to specific image size ranges. And that's because small images and large images will look different if you use the same exact settings. Therefore, I created actions that were fine-tuned to specific image sizes. That's it. It's just one click. And there's a few touch-up layers you can do. For example, where some of the background color shows through a little bit where that blurs together, I can just go in and paint in my color touch-up layer and fine-tune that. And I do have a tutorial video that goes over in depth on all these settings on how they work. But just to show you real quick, you can change the background color, for example, to anything you want. You can also turn the background color off so you're using the colors from your image. There's a vibrance and saturation adjustment, so you can really make the colors pop in the background if you want. And there's a brightness layer which adds this spotlight type effect to the background. One thing you can also do is change how the actions run, and there's the actions run these sub-actions which are customizable. For example, if you turn on this action called, that's not the one I want, excuse me. If you turn on the action called turn off color layers, it's going to build your layer set with those off so you get the background colors in instead of the solid color layer. And you can also go into this color switcher and change the solid color layer to a different color like green or yellow or purple or whatever you want to auto make that, although I've turned those layers off with this. And then there is a sub action to change the default brightness. Now this is that spotlight effect that I showed you. I'm going to turn this up to 150 by default. All right, now when I run this again, it's now going to build it with the customized settings that I used in these sub-actions, which is cool because you can then batch process this and you don't have to go in and change all of your layers. It's going to automatically build the image as you want. So you can see we have the natural background colors with the bright spotlight effect at 150. We still have the color layers there, so we can turn them on. I'm going to do one more demo here and show you that. You can also change the color of that background by default. So I'm going to uncheck this turn off color layers sub action. Going to go into the color switcher. Let's give this something else. How about hue 90 of green? So with these, you just want one of them checked on. I'm going to turn this green sub-action on. I left the brightness at 150, so this should create that spotlight effect, but then have a solid green hue in the background. So just like that, one click and it's done. And now, like I mentioned, it's creating this effect from the background. So depending on the background you have, you're going to get, a different look to that. So I guess it's kind of like a snowflake. You're going to get a different pattern every time depending on what the image was shot against. So really, really cool. If you're interested at all in these actions, please be sure to visit our website. That is Pixnub.com. And also I've got another 20-minute video that goes into all the settings and adjustments more in depth for all of these layers. Thanks for watching.